Okay, go ahead.
If you had a time machine, you had two places to go. One is to see the dinosaurs, or one is to see how the pyramids were built. Where would you go?
Pyramid.
Boom. There you go. What's yours, Andy? What do you think? Dinosaurs are cool and everything, but you've seen Jurassic Park. So.
Well, Dave, that's a very interesting question. I'll answer it with my the bottom of my heart.
Oh, not the top.
I think dinosaurs are just birds, and I see birds all the time. So yeah, I'd go and check out the Egyptians.
Cool. I think I would too.
Oh, that was like a legit thing. I was going somewhere. But yeah, dinosaurs aren't excited. It's just like an animal a long time ago. But Egyptian pyramids, we don't fucking know, man. I want to know. All these theories. Oh, now they're saying they're engineers that built them.
I want to see how long a T-Rex's arms actually are. If they're these little short things.
When I was a kid,
so
they
silly.
told me Egypt had slaves, and it turns out that they were actually paid now. So that's a fuck up.
Paid slaves, eh?
Well,
Let's say employee.
the rocks, like the exterior of fucking pyramids, isn't even the interesting part. There's huge marble beams in the fucking thing that are like 80 ton a piece.
Yeah, they don't even show those.
They don't show
they
that.
talk about them,
Like,
but
the blocks on the outside's nothing. They have huge
it's like
structures inside that are way more miraculous than a fucking.
They just covered it with those rocks
Yeah.
to hide the fact that it's actually a feat of engineering.
Yeah.
and the
unlike
fucked up
anything.
thing is, there's pyramids all over the world. You see them in South America. You see them, obviously, Egypt, Africa. They have some in China. And look up Bosnia.
Yeah,
Pyramids.
Bosnia's got some pyramids.
They have
too,
fucking
everywhere.
pyramids that they never knew about. It's like it grew in, and it's a part of the landscape. But if you see this hill, everyone thought it was a hill.
Yeah.
It is a perfect triangle. It's a fucking pyramid. And
Bosnian
and they
pyramid.
X-rayed it. Yeah,
I've heard about that too.
it's fucked,
Pretty
dude. And like
rad.
up top, they have like a statue, and like back then, it was a huge
What about
thing.
the
The ones in Mexico are
like the
pretty
same thing
crazy.
because the Egyptian pyramids are even to this day they're
They're built the same
exactly
way.
north, south, east, west. Like to
Yeah, the ones
fucking
in Mexico
degree.
are built that exact same method. Like,
Yeah,
it
they're on
looks
the
like it
same
was
line.
poured concrete, not rocks. So
Yeah.
Though, like, I don't know what the proper term is, but you know, if you look at the Earth in a round perspective, you have all those lines,
I know what you meant.
but the Egypt lines match up with the Mexican pyramids line. What the fuck are they called again?
The equator,
No,
the Egypt lines. Did you say Egypt?
no,
Oh,
Mexico.
lines of.
Yeah, no, the Egypt.
If you put
Pyramids,
two dots on a map, they're gonna.
It
make
lines
a
up
straight
with
line
the
if you
Mexican
connect them.
pyramids by the Aztecs.
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm talking about. They're perfectly in, like the same equator, or what the fuck you said.
they're all north, south, east, west, right?
Yeah.
To the North Star. Like,
And then
to
you
the
have one
fucking
out
degree
in
that was
Bosnia.
Yeah, the crazy engineering that's gone into those things. There was an engineer that analyzed those, and he said it could have been a giant power plant. Because there's traces of two certain chemicals down these shafts that go into the Queen's chamber.
Yeah.
And he said when you mix these two, it creates hydrogen gas, which would pressurize the entire pyramid with hydrogen gas.
Yeah.
And there's these big giant stones above the king's chamber on the top of it, and they resonate. They have a certain frequency when they vibrate.
Yeah.
So, and they look like they've been tuned because they all have a certain amount of rock chipped off the top of them. Like, it's so
Yeah. What the fuck?
strange. And he's done that experiment. He had like a glass beaker with two shafts going into it, and he pours the chemicals in, and when they mix, it made that hydrogen gas, and it was. He's like, look at, and then he takes a lighter, and it was like it had a flame coming out of the top.
We keep getting way, way more and more
crazy.
serious on this.